Hello, everyone. As always, that theme song was music by Quadizer. Hi, everyone. Welcome back to Roll of Adventure. As always, I am your dungeon master and storyteller, Zalora. Um, and we're back with another session 6 of campaign. As always, why don't we have a rundown of who we're playing with today, starting with Jace.
Hey, I'm Jace and I play the group Ezreal as my cleric. I'll pass it on to Briston.
Hi, I'm Briston. I play Persephone, a water genasi sorcerer. Josie.
Hello, I am Josie, and I play Elodine. She is a fire genasi officer, and I am shooting it over to D.
Hi, I'm D. I play Tayo, a Kalishtar warlock, and it's wild. We'll see what happens. Shoot over to our DM
Or James.
or James.
Oh, hi,
James,
I'm James. I'm making sure that the stream's running. Well, sorry if it's not. I apologize. We're gonna get stuff figured out. Now I'm gonna send it back over to Zell, our DM.
Okay. To give you a reminder of what happened last time, the party arrived in their new home for now, the Port of Olympia, upon the planet Demeter. The Port of Olympia is the headquarters of Saber Corp, the salvage company that the party is a team for. There they met a veritable cast of factions, which may play a role or not in their future jobs. But the one that we're focused on now is the Scrappers Union, a group that is focused and dedicated to unionizing all the workers in the city. However, they are caught between two schools of thought. One leader prefers peace, the other prefers to unionization at the end of a torch. And with that, the party tried to make contact with one side, failed, trying to make contact with the other side, and that is where we'll pick up the session today.
I just remembered where we're. Sorry.
The party contact with the second side, the side that prefers revolution at a torch, has made contact back. And that's where the scene opens. The party is in the park with a statue for the Tricordia, the group of corporations that founded the city and made it what it is. And they found themselves surrounded by a small group of, in polite terms, thugs, and a dwarf woman pushed ahead of the group. She introduced herself as a name I have in my notes.
Sarai.
Thank you.
O'Malley.
Yeah. Sarai O'Malley. One of the leaders of the Scrappers Union. And she looks all of you up and down. She's a dwarf woman who's definitely worked her whole life. You can tell it in her skin, the way she holds herself. You can't tell how old she is based on that, but she looks like she's lived a hard life, and she looks all you up and down. It's pretty bold of you to leave a note like that with my men.
Well, there was no other way to reach you, so.
Oh, I like bold. Don't get me wrong. Bold's exactly what I'm looking for.
Thank you.
So, what questions are burning you so badly that you needed to go into such lengths to reach out to me? I understand you're one of them corpo groups. I don't think your boss would much like us talking.
Oh, I don't think they care about what we do too much.
Well,
You'd be surprised.
we're gonna be on the planet for a while. While we can't help you officially, I was wondering if any way we can unofficially help you.
She cocks an eyebrow when you say this. Make a persuasion check.
Okay, here we go.
Go
Come on,
James.
charisma class, let's go. An 8.
Teo, our most persuasive.
She gives you a wide grin. Now, I appreciate you offering your services, unofficially, of course. But while I am not as paranoid as my brother in his camp, you still have to understand, to us, you are off-worlders who do work for one of the largest who work for the Tricoria, as far as we're concerned. That being said, however, perhaps there is a way we could help each other. You do anything for the rest of the night? Got any other plans?
Got something that we maybe want to watch.
Yes.
I mean, we're flexible.
Particularly.
Sort of.
The night's still
Something
young.
Remember, there is that jailbreak at midnight that we want to
Yeah.
check out. We don't necessarily
Yeah, the
want to be
local
part of
druids
it,
are.
but I mean, that could be a
Yes,
show.
They
do
wanted
it.
to watch it.
A jailbreak?
Oh,
You
I'm not
guys have a
saying that
weird-
to everyone. I'm saying that just
Oh,
out of
okay.
character, everybody.
Yeah.
I'm reminding. It's been a little bit. There was a jailbreak that we heard about.
I did forget about that.
I would just read it in my notes.
We have this thing at midnight.
We have a show we want to see at midnight.
You upper ring
Are you
folks
also going
confuse
to the
me to
same
this
show?
day. I don't know what show you're talking about.
Oh, we haven't told you about it, but we were hoping that maybe we could bring our friend State along, if possible.
Ooh, wait, what?
The person that gave Tao the note to meet that we thought was a date.
Oh, you
We
mean
all
the
did this
person
as a-
Teo
yeah.
gave the note to? I see.
Oh, yes.
Oh,
Sorry.
Oh, you're talking about O'Rourke.
O'Rourke.
Or-
That man has a sweet eye for anything that moves. Don't take it personally.
oh,
Ben able to go here. No.
I'm chill. I'm chill.
All
I'm
right,
always down
listen.
for whatever.
Ice cold.
I'll make it quick then, since you got a show to get to, and I don't really want to bring you around, dragging you around, and you're on such a time crunch. She snaps her fingers. Then I'm going to let our resident techie explain the situation that you could help us with, and then perhaps we'll open you up some more of what we need done, so to speak. And kind of pushing through the group is a very skinny gnome. He has wild red hair, completely shaven face, goggles kind of pushed up over his forehead, with glasses on his face now. He is dressed cleanly in a well-worn tweed suit, and he kind of looks very nervous. He's wringing his hands. Mickey, why don't you tell our folks here what you've been telling us, and perhaps they can help us. Mickey the gnome looks at all of you and he just nods. So what I've been telling Sarai here is that's got her real riled up, so to speak, is that the Tricordia is looking to replace the workforce. Now, this is not confirmed. This is all kind of hush hush and not proven yet, but I have reason to believe this is the path that they're taking. And then Sarai will look towards all of you. Y'all familiar with the Bjornik Industries?
yeah.
I think
Cool.
I've heard
Year
of
Lord?
it.
They're part of the 3 big baddies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've heard of them. We haven't really had any encounters with them quite yet, but that's not to say that we can't.
Cool. So you know their whole thing is magitech and artifice, right?
Mhm.
Yo. Like, Elodine's ears perked right the fuck up.
Wait, they all replace y'all with automatons?
Sarai snaps her fingers and points at you. Bingo. But not just any automatons. Soulless automatons. Ones that can't think for themselves, that are to a single slave control unit. What do you do when you got a workforce that doesn't need to eat, sleep, shit, all controlled by a single man?
You have a very tired artificer.
You work him until that man is dead.
and then you simply just put another technician in. Point is, Mickey here used to be a Bjornic artificer until he learned about this and he came to me. I'm sure you might have heard that my methods of trying to unionize the workers might be a little more extreme than my brother's. But my brother's process would see us all replaced by automatons by the end of the decade, if he gets his way. Because he's too damn slow.
Mm-hmm.
We plan to knock out the refineries and foundries that create these automatons, but the problem is, Bjornic Industries is a Magitech powerhouse. They can get those productions back up easily. What we need is a more permanent solution. Now, I'm not asking you to do this right away, but I'm kind of putting it on your radar. If you wish to prove yourself to the Scrappers Union, at least to me and my people, I think you're in a very unique position being a special team underneath Saber Corp to infiltrate Bjornic Industries and get one of those slave control units. From there, Mickey can work his magical little gnomish fingers, and we might have a way to fight off these automatons when they make their way to the foundries. You understand what I'm telling you?
I nod yes, yeah. Just keep nodding along with it.
Good. Now, whether or not you do this is up to you. I can't promise much of a reward. But, if you go through with this and you bring me one of those control units, then perhaps you can all have a seat at the table.
Understood.
We can get our hand on one of those.
We'll see what
I
we can
would...
get.
Mickey speaks up. I'd be incredibly careful, though. The Gear Lord is a very paranoid individual. It might be hard to get inside to steal such a piece of prototypical artifice. Unfortunately, I don't not work for them anymore. They revoked my access.
I mean, I was going to ask, do you have any suggestion?
Mickey kind of shrugs. I'm not the subterfuge type, so I can't. I don't know. I can tell you, be careful though. The Gear Lord employs heavy security of his own making, so they're not human or mortal or flesh and blood.
Well, I mean, we have already come across someone who takes their security extremely seriously within our own agency. I would not be surprised seeing that within the other ones as well.
Sorry,
Keep an eye out for an opening.
What was that, D?
Oh, it's like, we'll keep an eye out for an opening.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, Nuts. As I said, I'm not expecting you to storm the gates tonight or any other day close to this, but you know what you have to do. It's a pleasure meeting all of you. And she extends a calloused hand out.
I'll go shake
Shake
it.
your hand.
Thank you for answering our question
Of course.
and getting us up to speed on what's going on here.
If
And
anyone
giving
asks,
us the option to or opportunity to prove ourselves.
And also not killing us.
that last one's still on the table, and she winks at you.
I'll wink back.
Can we wink back?
Wink back.
The
Everyone
other
as a
one.
group, but not simultaneously.
We'll work on that. We'll work on that simultaneous wink back and as a group. We'll do a countdown next time. 3, 2, 1.
This is like the
wink.
wind is boosting in all of our eyes.
She just kind of she just gives you a cocked smirk, and she turns. Oh, by the way, I'll talk to my brother. Perhaps that old lout can use helpful folks, and his people need to stop being so paranoid. And she kind of waves before she's putting her hands back in her pocket, and her group of thugs disperse back into the night.
I should have
We
asked
met
him
with-
about his gnomish.
God damn.
We met with time like at sundown, right? That's like
Yeah, you
between
at
the
first
hours
dark.
of 5 and 9, depending
Yeah.
on the time of
Yeah,
year.
you met at night, basically,
Okay. Okay.
because this is a
How?
planet and it actually has a day-night cycle.
Yay!
Yay. Um, how much time do we have between like now and when we want to spy on the druids?
I'd say you probably got about 2-3 hours.
Okay.
And what you know is that the breakout is taking place at the Cathedral of the White Rose Theocrats.
Is
So
that
we
the
want to
difference?
be
Right.
as far
right.
away from there as possible. When it happens. But
Quote
be able to
unquote.
come up when there's noise that happens. To be like, what's going on?
Oh, I was just hoping to stake out somewhere nearby.
Yeah, me too.
Okay.
That too, yeah.
I'm good with that then.
Alright. So you guys make your way to the cathedral.
Yeah. What's the area around the cathedral look like?
So let me just remind myself, the cathedral is in...
First room. We
Not
can
the
make it look
copper
like we're
room.
heading home.
Yeah.
Is there like a
The cathedral's in the gold ring. So you guys were in the silver ring meeting with Sarai, so you just go to
Oh,
the
that's
gold
right.
ring. Yep. Yeah, because the square of solidarity with the statue of the Tricordia is in the silver ring. So you guys make your way, acting like you're going home. The guards that are posted again are also White Rose Theocrats. They're in the white armor with the masks and the tabard and everything, and they pay you no mind, because you all kind of walk and carry yourself and look like you are people who belong in the upper rings. So they just kind of wave you through, no issue, and you make your way to the cathedral. It's not hard to find a cathedral. It is probably the most prominent location in the Golden Ring.
Oh, we're in
Is
Salt
this-
Lake. Okay.
Is this massive white stone cathedral, very beautifully built. But as you approach, you notice something kind of interesting. The cathedral itself, the way into it, is gated and blocked and guarded by more White Rose guards. And what you
Oh.
see is that there is a smaller church building kind of positioned in front of the cathedral. And you have a feeling like that church is like public access. Maybe the cathedral is more like their base of operations.
It's like the private church that only members can go into. I get it.
Yeah.
But
We're...
there is a church in front that citizens are going in and out of. There doesn't seem to be any services going on right now. It seems to be just an open church people can go and pray to.
Let's go take a look around.
Which was
What's the-
what was the god that all these people worship?
So
Yeah.
the god you were told that the White Rose Theocrats worship is the main god of the Triacide pantheon. It is.
How do you what's the Triacide?
Yeah, that's the name of the pantheon. The 12 gods that exist. Yeah, they worship Raynar, the god of glory and justice. And you were told that that's the main god they worship. They tolerate people if they worship one of the 11 other gods, but at least what Adam told you, they have a zero tolerance towards any gods outside of the pantheon of 12.
Question.
Right.
Is my god part of that?
What was your god's name again?
Those 11. I got it in text, so forgive me if I mispronounce it. Skia Helios.
Yeah, Skia Helios is part of the Triacide.
That's great.
She is one of the
news.
12.
Okay,
Good for you. I'm betting Teos is not.
Yeah, can I do
We'll
a bite to
keep
see if
that
I burn up if I go inside the church?
You will. You'll
You'll
want to
feel a
find
little
out if you walk
warm.
inside. You'll. I mean, you can make a religion check to see if you spontaneously combust in divine flames.
Sure.
You're like, is this
Oh,
something
now I
should
roll high.
care?
21.
Yeah, you don't know the name of the creature that speaks to you through shadows and tentacles, but you know enough about the 12 gods of the tree aside that none of them have any tentacle-like motifs. So it's a safe assumption and a healthy assumption you can make that your god might not be part of the 12 that are accepted among the White Rose.
Teo once again hides his necklace underneath his shirt. As we walk through the
Okay.
church.
As you're hiding your necklace, I want to do we need to check our hands, make sure the agreement that we've made with the demon isn't going to cause problems as well?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
You check your hands, and the mark is there, but it is incredibly faint, kind of like a faded scar.
Awesome.
All
Pull,
it-
three of us have the scar, right?
pull the
Yeah.
sleeves down to hide it just a little bit, obscure
Yeah.
it just a little. Yeah,
Yeah.
being a little respectful, but also don't kill us.
I think is Wooden a part of this?
Yeah, Woden is also part of the 12.
Woden, okay, cool. I'm fine. I'm
Excuse me.
not gonna burn up.
Yeah. Yeah, if you don't worship Raynor, but you worship one of the other 11 gods of the Pantheon, you kind of get like a little bit of a side eye, but they won't say anything.
Mm.
But have you heard
Really?
about our god?
Say, Elodie just tries to remember what the fire god is like. She's like, I know I've heard. I mean,
I can
I'm
tell you.
like, I
sure-
haven't even heard of my god.
I'm like, I think I've heard of one before, but I wasn't like raised particularly religious.
I think I've heard about the god my people worship. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't. I'm
yeah.
not totally.
What?
Is there like the church? It looks like it's still populated with the public, even late at night.
Yeah, but it's not like not like mass services. It's just a little things. Like late night people come in to pray, or maybe to get
Like
out
a
of the
person every
street.
couple of pews, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Mhm.
Okay.
Do you enter the church? Sorry, I did miss that if you did.
I mean, if
I
it's safe
think we were
for
still
us, yeah.
deciding on whether or not we were
Okay.
gonna go in or not.
Well, I have to... I don't know if I'll burn because I don't even know who my god is. I think Teo just
I
very
think you'll
subtly,
be
like,
fine.
puts
I
his
bet
foot
if they're
in, see
under
what
the
happens.
radar.
I'm pretty sure you're okay, yeah.
It's fine.
Everyone's like
So-
just gently pushing Theo towards the church. It's
If-
fine. It's great.
If
You'll be
it
fine.
helps, the public church doesn't have any guards. The guards
Yeah.
are, by the iron wrought gates of the cathedral itself. They're watching people, but they're not making any moves towards you.
Is
You
the,
know.
Gotcha.
is the cathedral open at all?
No, the cathedral gates are closed under lock and key and guard. And they're tall, like, spiked iron wrought gates and fences kind of going around the whole cathedral complex itself.
I'm gonna look around. Do I see anyone who kind of looks like the druids?
Make a perception check. And anyone can make this check.
Yeah, my perception's a 4.
Ooh, +3.
I am
14.
not.
19.
11?
There we go.
12.
I will say the 14 and 19, as you guys are approaching the church, the two of you see some cloaked individuals. Now, cloaks are still a part of the fashion here in Port of Olympia, but they're like fashion cloaks. These are cloaks that look like traveling cloaks. They're made out of a rough, dark green material. The hoods are up, and they definitely kind of have a body language of people who are like looking over their shoulder as they enter the church.
So they enter the open church.
Yeah, they enter the open church.
I would like to
Okay.
follow if
Yeah, I
there's-
think that
is-
If we can follow in.
definitely a following in kind of a group.
Yeah, I'll follow Ezra. Going into the open church.
All right. You guys
Elodine
enter
puts
the
her
open church.
around Teo as they walk over. Like, it's cool.
Yep.
Get ready for healing
Uh,
hands type thing.
Ao,
I can't do that,
You
but
do-
I'm
you do-
resistant to fire, so.
You do not burst into flames, Teo.
There's a sigh of relief. Just like, whew.
All right. As you enter this church, it is simple, but you can still see it is rich. Given that the limited services, you see that there's a couple acolytes kind of going around, tending to candles, lighting them, cutting wicks, re-putting candles in. They're dressed in very simple white robes and habits. They have hoods up. Nothing very fancy about their dress. You see that there's a priest kind of talking to a couple commoners who are in the pews. He's dressed more fancifully. His robes have like a gold edging to them. You see he is wearing a tabard with the symbol of the White Rose Theocrats on it. And he is talking to some of the people in the pews. The two, what you believe are druids, enter. And you see that they're sitting on some pews on the left side of the aisle. They're sitting at the pews and they seem to be in some sort of prayer. Whether or not that's an act, you don't know.
I want to sit on the right side, like opposite of them.
Okay. How close to the front do you want to be?
Not
There
close
are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 rows of pews.
Let's do like row 6.
I want to sit on the row behind them or the row behind that.
Okay.
Not
Yeah,
like
you could-
super
you could-
behind them, like obviously behind them, but like close enough to be able to keep a ear out
Easily done.
and pretend like I'm doing some prayer as well.
Yeah, I just pull out a gem and I pretend to be doing prayer.
I also like to stand nearby, just in case if they speak to each other, that I could possibly catch their conversation.
All right. So you want to sit next to Zyler?
Yes.
Yeah, come sit down next to me.
Yes.
Okay. Persephone and Teo, what are you doing?
I kind of like
I'm
look
gonna-
around.
Oh, you go ahead.
I was gonna say I just kind of like look around as I'm like trying to find a seat.
Yeah, you see, the only other thing of this church that catches your eye is there are two massive white stone statues in the corner overlooking the pew. One statue depicts Raynor himself, this large, heavily armored warrior with a sword. Very much the epitome of justice and glory. And the other is another large, imposing figure, but dressed more simply in like a priest habit. He looks like a Goliath. Both of these statues have a multitude of candles kind of melting over their base that the acolytes are tending to. Other than that, there in the center there is the lectern where the priest would give a sermon from, with on a stone dais with stairs leading up to it.
I kind of wanted to like try and like, clock all the possible exits, and then sit like the farthest back pew on the right.
Behind me.
Yeah.
Okay. You would you see that there's there's only one exit that you can see, and that's the entrance you came in through.
Okay.
Are there-
But as you kind of, what was that?
I was gonna say, are there any other doors though that look locked?
Make a investigation check.
It doesn't even matter. It's a 5.
But it checks looking for doors and entrances anyway.
What was that?
But I also roll for that. Is somebody like
Yeah, go right
looking for
ahead.
Oh, cool. Dang it. 4.
The only other way in and out of this building you see are the various stained glass windows on the walls and behind the lectern.
Me and Teo, not perceptive to anything around us.
Taylor,
One's
you
like-
do end up sitting next to a commoner, a citizen of the city. Their hands are clasped, their head is down, and they are muttering a prayer to themselves. They don't seem to notice you sit next to them yet.
Got you. Yeah, I think I just start like, I don't take out the amulet, but I take out the chain, part of the chain.
Mhm.
I start clutching that and like praying. Can I give myself cover?
Are you actually praying, or are you pretending to pray?
Pretending.
Okay. It's like if you actually are praying and you want to talk to your god now.
Ooh.
No, I'm pretty sure
What?
is one that should be like, hey, why aren't you looking for the things I asked you to?
Oh.
Yeah, that's generally.
You never know.
Why are
He
you
could-
in this cathedral?
Exactly.
What is this bullshit?
So you don't want to talk to him. Got it. Fine. Whatever.
Not right now. Later, when we're not in an enemy church.
Hey, honey, I'm at work. I'm sorry. I'm busy. I'll get back to you as soon as I can.
All right.
Back on that.
As you guys are sitting and watching Elodine, the
Yo.
priest kind of approaches you as you're sitting. He goes, "Oh, welcome, child. You're a newer face here. I do not recognize you."
Yeah, I'm not really from around here. I travel mostly.
I understand. Well, the glorious protection of Raynar welcomes all wayward travelers.
Thank you.
And he kind of simply nods to you as he continues along his pathing.
And she just kind of is like, oh, thank God. Okay, right.
Fucking theocrats.
She's just like, yes, I am very reverent here.
Meanwhile, Xyler and Ezreal, I want you both to make a perception check to see if you can pick up anything the druids, what you assume are druids. So say.
And yeah. Well, that's a 9.
Mm. 11.
Hey.
Yeah.
See how quiet the druids are being.
So quickly we forgot.
Okay, what's really funny is they are whispering quite loudly.
Let's go.
They failed their stealth check.
Hell yeah.
So the two of you are listening closely as you hear these two druids. What languages do the two of you speak?
Celestial, Common, Gnomish, and Nerakis, so demonic.
Okay.
Celestial and common, and I'd like it to be known that I can read doctor's handwriting.
That is a language in and of itself, so yeah.
Important.
That is
is
correct.
its own
You-
language.
You
Ezra
are proficient
reads
in doctor
Scrabble.
language,
Yes.
which may or may not come up at a certain point. Who knows? Add handwriting. So these druids are actually conversing in Gnomish.
Hey.
I was gonna say if it's dwarvish, I need to scoot over.
Yeah, as you kind of get a better look at them, you see that they're both on the shorter side. It looks like it could be a halfling and a gnome kind
Okay.
of situation. But they're whispering in Gnomish. The conversation you pick up, Xyler, is for one of them. Excuse me. I do not see where the entrance to the prison is. Well, you just have bad eyes. I see it right there behind the lectern. Well, you are cheating because you have a spider companion on the wall. I told you to bring your own. This is your fault for not bringing him. Well, he prefers the form of a bird, and I prefer you shut up before you give us away.
I'm
Stop
just
conversing.
do I need to make a stealth check to be whispering this to Ezreal translated?
No, because
Like,
you're
even quieter
because you
than them?
you understand that you need that you can whisper quietly. You have a feeling that these two druids might not be, built for subterfuge and subtlety.
Okay. Yeah. I'm kind of just translating that and passing it on as well over to Ezreal, over to Jace, and just kind of.
We do have our.
If we have our stones, I could be.
sending stones
your-
or
your-
whatever.
You
your
guys want me to
pieces.
do that to everybody?
Earpieces.
The earpieces,
Yeah.
and be like just open channel sending to everybody.
Yeah, all of you are hearing this live translation from Xyler over your earpiece.
This is like a closed channel, right? This isn't just like open broadcast radio frequency that anybody can. tune
Yeah,
in?
no, it's closed.
Magic. It's magic.
Okay.
Yeah,
I got
it's
to
magic.
double check real science versus like.
There is a way you could turn it into like a walkie-talkie radio, but right now it's the Secret Service style earpiece.
We know that it's just closed. I'm just talking directly. Nobody.
You guys
else
have been
is
using this
listening in.
equipment to know that unless you specifically state, I'm just going to assume you're using it in like an earpiece configuration,
Okay.
so no one else can hear it besides you guys.
Yeah,
Okay.
and
And who has your earpiece?
I am entranced with this whole thing. It's like Real Housewives, basically, just watching it, just telling everything, translating everything for everybody. So like they know about the spider, they know about the bird, they know about the prison entrance and how one sees in the other and all of that. Like, yeah. Everyone's up.
Listen, I don't like spiders. I don't understand how you don't like spiders. You work with the spider den in the grove. Yeah, but like I pulled the short stick on that one. You are a man of free will. You
are a man of free will. You can
say no. You know.
You can say no.
Yeah,
no.
but Mila's scary.
Sorry, I'm doing the voices as well, just with everything. Just want to make that clear.
It's your fault that you're intimidated by Neela.
I speak up at a point and go, and this is all in Gnomish? This is so much.
So much.
I nod. I just nod to answer that question.
It was trying his hardest not to laugh while listening to this.
Next to the just normal person sitting next to you.
the other person,
Trying not to be disrespectful.
the other person looks up towards you, Teo, and looks at you. What scripture are you reading that is so funny?
Just an old parable. It's fine.
Oh,
I apologize.
I quite like. What parable is it? Perhaps I can read it in my own time to study.
The rabbit from Nantucket.
The rabbit from Nantucket. Thank you. And they seem to like whisper to themselves, lock in their head, nod, and then go back to prayer.
Now Taylor's wondering how much bad karma he's getting from lying in church.
None, because it's not real anyway. Hey, sorry.
Somewhere,
So-
the statue of Raynar looks at you disapprovingly.
It
So
just
I
turns and
just
looks
want
at
to
the
look around and see if anyone is noticing the
Noticing the what?
monk, the druids. I mean,
Oh, make a perception check.
17 plus 2. Right.
What was that?
Oh, sorry. 17 plus 2, 19.
All right. You look around, and the acolytes are busy with their duties, tending to candles and books and whatnot, and the priest is wandering around. You do notice, however, that the priest now is approaching Persephone.
Do I see if Persephone is paying attention?
Is Persephone paying attention?
Oh no, Persephone's really invested in the story happening in my ear right now.
So you're just kind of like standing, staring off into space, listening.
Yeah, so I mutter into my earpiece under, like, so not loud enough for other people to hear, but loud enough for all of us on the thing. Persephone, look alive.
Oh, shut up.
I kind of go rigid and then make the sign of a cross. Like, just something, trying my best here.
The priest approaches and he looks at you. Greetings. I noticed you standing in the middle of the aisle, staring off into space. Is everything okay, child?
I just mesmerized by your beautiful cathedral here.
I do appreciate it. I do try my hardest to make sure the acolytes keep it clean. But this small church is nothing in comparison to the actual cathedral. It's not open currently to the public, but you should come by. We have services every morning into the cathedral.
And where is that located then?
Just right outside beyond the gates and the guards. You have to understand the high security vandals exist. Not everyone
Of course.
follows the holy word of Raynar.
Of course, I understand.
But I will ask, if you wish to stay here, please take a seat and you can
Yes, I'm
lower your
so
head.
sorry.
Or, yes, of course. I just don't want you to accidentally bump into one of the acolytes who are going about their duties.
Yes, for sure.
And he kind of like does that, like, you know, leading hands thing to Pew as he wanders back around.
And I take my seat.
No, I don't understand how Neela can get caught by these assholes. I don't understand why you're not understanding it was an ambush. Their inquisitors are very strong, and Neela was meditating. Yeah, but like Neela's like one of our. I don't know why we're having this conversation. We could just bust her out now. We know where the way to the prison is. Yeah, but there's like a lot of priests around.
What
And
about the priest?
we're druids of the well. We can slay them.
They're Jews of the
Yeah,
blood. We might kill
but-
them.
Yeah, but it's violent. Yeah, and they've burned our groves.
One is violent, one isn't.
At this point, the priest is going to go ahead and make a little checky check.
Checky check.
Checkity check.
A little checky check. And these druids remain stealthy.
Oh, do I want to do a stealth check?
You don't need to make a stealth check. The druids, however, did, and they failed. As you see the priests walking by, and he kind of stands in the row where their pews are, stops, cocks his head, and then turns and looks towards the druids. Xyler and Ezreal, you both notice that the druids do not notice the priest looking at him.
We're not the only ones listening.
And the priest kind of gives a unsettling smile as you watch him maneuver around the front of where the druids are sitting, sits in the pew in front of them, and says loudly, or kind of like in a louder conversational tone, also in Gnomish, "You'd be wise to leave, you heathens." And you watch as both druids just kind of sit stock straight and rigid.
I mumble under my breath like I'm still praying, but that, like I was kind of just to keep up my disguise of like I'm still praying. But like Persephone, did you catch that? Just kind of mumbling still of seeing if Persephone caught the Gnomish translation of telling them to just leave, since it was loud enough for people to hear.
I did. But I don't think Persephone would have gathered every single word necessarily, like maybe one or two, but like context clues.
Cool.
Figure out like
You're still learning. You got it.
yeah, I still got
Got
50 days.
50 days, 50 more days. Shame that owl died. It's a good thing they can't haunt it though. Yeah, just everyone.
Listen, I will say that the Eldrick, he's now dead, so his form is now stronger because in death one becomes stronger. So
That's terrifying.
yeah, it's just the way it goes. So the Eldritch Owl is still very much a threat.
I've been religiously practicing too.
Yeah, and that's why they haven't come after you.
I never stop. I eat, sleep, and breathe learning Gnomish.
That's good. That's good.
The Book of Twilight. Yeah, kind of just like keep that going, but letting everyone know as well of they've been found out.
And Elodie's just like, this is why we came to watch, not engage. We're just
calm.
here to see what's going on.
Is he doing a spell on them?
No, he's just kind of sitting menacingly in the pew.
Okay.
So more to like make them feel uncomfortable, less we know what you're here for.
Yeah.
You have
what they were saying.
You have a real feeling that the priest would rather not spill blood on his holy church, but you also have a feeling that the White Rose Theocrats are crazy and they will spill blood in their church. You see the druids continue to return to the priest. We know you have her imprisoned in your basement. If you simply just give her back, none of this needs to happen. The priest chuckles back in Gnomish. You try anything, and your bodies will hang in the cathedral as a warning to the rest of your heathen kind.
I just
Xyler and Ezreal, give me an insight check, please.
inside.
since you're the closest.
How?
22. 19 plus 3.
10.
10 is enough. 22 is definitely enough. You guys pick up pretty easily, since these druids are not the most subtle of beings. You have a feeling that they're about to pull. You can't. It's hard to tell from their back, but you can based on some movements of how they're doing, especially you, Zyler. You see as they're kind of like slowly moving into their cloaks, trying to grab a weapon or a spell. And you kind of feel the tension in the air that the commoners won't pick up on, but the priest also seems to be ready to attack. And you've noticed subtly but surely the acolytes have started moving into the position as well.
I kind of want to pull the team out, just be like, all right, we should maybe be leaving or step outside. And then I turn to Ezreal and say, I'm gonna step outside. And stand up to start heading towards the door.
Okay.
Are you sure we
being-
should interfere?
Being friendly with more commoners, trying to as heading towards blocking is so more people can't necessarily come in.
Mm-hmm.
And
so you want to lock the door outside?
Yeah, kind of, yeah. Start moving.
We're gonna
that
lock
way.
all of these people inside of this
It would be
church.
nice if we could get the people out. And then I'm just trying to stop more people from coming in.
Gotcha.
But yeah, it's that, but also still in the just watch mode.
Zyler,
Take
give me
a step
stealth.
back a little bit.
Yeah, give me a stealth check to see if you're able to kind of subtly close the doors.
11 plus 14. 11 plus 3.
Does the acolytes notice? The acolytes does not notice. You are able to kind of approach the doors and you pull them shut quietly, and you kind of turn around and fully close it behind your back, and you don't see where they lock or close. You assume it might be a bar system that might be loud, but generally you understand that if you see a church with its doors closed, it's not accepting new people.
Yeah.
That right now. It's kind of like one of those unspoken rules of society.
It's closed for cleaning. Come back in 20 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The rest of the citizens and commoners do not notice what's going on.
Right.
They're still in their prayers.
The moment they start running, I'm gonna get the door open for them.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, I want to clock all of the people, the just common people in the room around closest to me. I know there's one behind me with Teo. Who else is near me?
So on your side of the church, Elodine, there's you and Teo, and there's the one next to Teo. At the very front, 2 pews of your side, there's 2 more commoners sitting. Persephone, in your row of pews, not next to you, but on the other end of them, is another commoner. There are 4 total in the building.
Okay. So Elodine's gonna want to scoot out, maybe and just kind of sit a little closer, maybe the row behind the 2 near the front on the right side.
Sit next to me.
You're behind, close to the monks, aren't you?
The druids, yes, yeah.
Or the
2
druids, yeah.
rows
No, I'm
back
trying
behind
to
them,
stay away from them. I'm trying to get near the commoners because if something is about to pop off, I want to be able to protect the people who are not involved.
Okay. Yeah, you're able to move up the seats and take a seat.
And did the druids say that there was something behind the altar?
Yeah,
The
they
door?
mentioned that they found the door to the basement where the prison is. That they,
Am I-
what they said.
Am I able to try to sneak over there?
Maybe
It'll be
maybe
I
wait.
will say it will be difficult because it's a pretty open church, so people kind of see you trying to sneak up.
Okay, well then I, in using our pieces, I say we need a distraction so we could get to that door.
Well, I mean, they
They
could
can
just.
do something.
I think they're about to be our distraction.
They're a distraction at our problem right now, yeah.
Just can we somehow make it go faster?
Well, let's just give them some time.
If you
They're
want
about
have
to
a
fight.
crazy idea.
I say patience and then say patience in Gnomish.
And I roll my eyes.
Roll to roll your
I'm
eyes.
sorry, what? I don't speak Gnomish.
Roll the block.
9.
You
19.
your eyes roll.
19. I don't take it personally.
You're able to answer your question and your prayers. You notice the two druids kind of jump up and they pull out shillelaghs and they strike at the priest, who quickly jumps back and lets out a blast of holy energy. The acolytes kind of rush to these pews now. The commoners snap out of what they're doing and they immediately start to scramble over the pews to try and get out of the church.
I try to guide the two near me towards the edge so that they can just not go towards the danger, just around the edge, back end of it.
Oh yeah, they're
this
not
way.
they're not cattle. They're running
Yeah,
down
the
the center aisle.
Yeah,
Xyler,
All right, assholes.
doors are open. I see them coming. They're open. They're getting them.
All right.
Get them out. Get them out.
Open
get
the
'em out.
door.
Can I head over to the door by the altar now?
Give me a stealth check, even though if you're not Skyrim crouch
I
stealthy.
want to give a help action. If there
You
are
are-
people near to be like, oh my god, and try to draw their attention towards me.
Their
rather
attention is on the druids right now.
It's
but
a dirty
to get
20.
To get to the door, you'll need to get by the
Nice.
conflict.
Oh, okay.
Dirty 20.
Yeah, let's see if the acolytes notice. I'm just gonna roll them as a group. No, does the priest notice? No, do the druids notice? No. No one notices
Nobody
as there's a conflict. Like one of the pews has been kicked over, and the druids are using it as a cover against the holy spells being thrown at them.
Could I cast calm emotions?
Would calm
wait, you
emotions
wanna-
stop battle?
Let's see. You attempt to suppress strong emotions in a group of people, each humanoid in a 20-foot radius sphere centered on a point you choose within range must make a charisma saving throw. A creature can choose to fail this saving throw if it wishes. If a creature fails its saving throw, choose one of the following two effects. You can suppress any effect causing a target to be charmed or frightened. When the spell ends, any suppressed effect resumes, provided that its duration has not expired in the meantime. Alternatively, you can make a target indifferent about creatures of your choice that it's hostile towards. This indifference ends if the target is attacked or harmed by a spell, or if it witnesses any of its friends being harmed. When the spell ends, the creature becomes hostile again, unless the DM rules otherwise.
So if they turn on us, we could be like, "No, don't worry about us. Worry about the druids."
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's useful.
Yeah, you can go ahead and cast that. What's the save they need to make?
Wait. Where can I find?
Basically,
This
is
is
they
my
make a
save
charisma-
DC, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Sorry. Sorry, where do I find that on D&D Beyond? Oh wait,
It'd be under
14.
your spells panel. 14?
14.
Alright. We'll start with the acolytes. The charisma save, you said?
Yes.
Right. Alright. One fails, one succeeds, two succeeds. So 2 fail, 2 succeed. So they're calm. So they kind of snap out of what they're doing. They kind of look around, a little confused. The priest. fails. The druids also fail. So only 2 acolytes are still kind of riled up, but the priest and everyone else kind of stops for a moment as they look on the fight going on. And they look confused. All that fight and all that anger is like gone all of a sudden.
I would like to. I would like to start talking to them and be like, "Hey, this is a temple. Maybe we should just all calm down, and because that has never gone wrong before, telling people to calm down, you know." And just, I've always experienced that if you just talk to each other, you can always find a solution. So why not do that? You know.
Make a persuasion check with advantage because all their emotions are calm, except for 2 acolytes, but the acolytes are taking cues from the priest.
Okay. That's 16 plus 4, 20.
Alright.
Nice.
The priest looks towards you as you kind of like stood up from your pew and shouted this. Look towards the acolytes, the druids. If we want to talk about our issues, then the simplest solution would be for them to accept the fact that we've won and they've lost.
Okay,
And
great.
leave the church.
Okay, great. We have your point of view. What do the druids think? I asked them what they think.
In common this time. They have one of our leaders in their prison. Their unneeded crusades against our people and our groves. They stole one of our leaders in the night when she was meditating on the land. Not only that, they profane our grounds and burn our forests and kill our natural beings.
Since I'm at the
That does
door
not-
during this, and I hear them say that that's where the leader is again, and I have thieves' tools, so I have a lockpick, and I open the door.
The door is not locked.
It's not locked. Okay,
Ah.
well, I'm gonna go in.
All right, so you go downstairs.
I was gonna say, is it possible for me to follow?
I will say at this moment the group is sufficiently distracted if anyone wants to follow Persephone into the basement of the church.
I
You can go
do.
right ahead.
Yeah, because especially if I can make it seem like I
Let's
left through the front door, but I'm actually going down
I'm sorry.
there.
Are we leaving a member of our party in the middle of this?
Oh, right.
Yeah, we are.
How do we cover this?
I'll post up by the front door still. I'll
Okay.
be helping people leave still. As much as I want to go down to the
Just
prison.
Arcus to give Ezreal cover to come with us.
Well, Ezreal just started a whole conversation with
Yeah,
them, so I don't know that we
Ezreal has
can
decided to be a therapist right now.
a good mediator, but
I have a
think
license.
All right, so Eladine and Persephone go to the basement.
yeah, if that's
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Teo, are you staying upstairs or going downstairs?
I think stay upstairs, but move a couple pews up, subtly, just so people
Okay.
dive in if they need backup down there.
Okay. Xyler, at this point, there's a hard shove on the doors, and in walks 2 guards from the outside, White Rose soldiers, and they look at you. Out of the way, civilian.
I want to ask is everyone safe out there? Everyone get out?
Yes, everyone's fine. What is going on in here?
I don't know. I just saw a panic and wanted to make sure no one got trapped at the doors. And I step right outside, but hang out right on the other side of the doors now.
All right. Yeah. This is what you've heard the last conversation of the druids, Ezreal and the priest, and what he said.
Can the door stay open?
Yeah, the doors will remain open.
Wonderful,
Okay,
wonderful.
okay.
Yeah, I'll just be out there then. And keep listening.
The priest
Guys,
speaks
we
up
have
again.
trouble.
You worship heathen gods. We are bringing the light of Raynor where it does not shine. It is you who refuses to accept his grace.
Hold on, everyone gets their turn to speak. Why is this prisoner so important to you, Mr. Priest?
Mr. Priest.
Why is what important to me?
What?
Why is what important to me?
The druid prisoner you have here.
We don't have a druid prisoner here. Further reason that these savages worship their heathen ways and assume wrongly of us. And the taller of the two druids speak up. You were wrong. We followed her here. We followed her scent, her signal, everything. She's in your basement. We know what you do to those who are in your prisons. At this point, Ezreal and Teo, you see the two soldiers from outside start to move up down the center aisle. I will say at this point, those of you in the basement,
Yeah.
you go downstairs.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on a moment. And it is a cold, dank basement down here, and you can feel the chill. As you go down the stairs, you see, as you enter, dead ahead, there is a large desk, and kind of sitting behind that desk is a large human man.
Oh
You
shit.
see, he has a great sword kind of strapped to, leaned up against the desk. His feet are up. He's in full armor, and he sees you walk in. He looks.
I was gonna say,
confused
yeah.
and-
Does he just immediately see us?
Yeah, he immediately sees you. There's a single step down. He kind of sits up. You see on the either side of this desk, on the right side, you see look to be various tools and weapons and armor and such, and another acolyte kind of tended to them. On the left side, you see what is clearly a gallows. with
Is there
wrapped
anyone in the
bodies.
gallows?
No, but there are wrapped bodies at the base of the steps of the gallows that are being tended to by an acolyte. And then you see behind the man and his desk, there is a large hallway, and there are cell doors and torches in that hallway. Another acolyte kind of mopping that floor. The man speaks up. You're not members of the White Rose. Why are you down here?
Well, I'm here to pick up someone because you have wrongly imprisoned them, and it seems like everyone might need to be picked up because it seems like you might be the bad guy here.
Yeah.
He sneers and he stands up immediately and grabs his great sword.
I was gonna say before like seeing him clock us and seeing that there's him and two other acolytes, but he seems to be the person that could like fight against us. I'm just going to engage my gauntlet and hit him with Thunderwave.
Okay.
And I think it's a self or up to 15 feet square. So I think I want to run towards him and just
All right.
hit him with that.
And what's the save he needs to make against
Good
it?
licht aandoen.
So a wave of thunderous force sweeps out from you. Each creature. Oh no, it has to be everybody. Okay, never mind. Each creature in a 15-foot cube originating from you must make a Constitution saving throw.
So you're able to run on the desk and catch only him in it.
Great, awesome.
So you said it was a con save?
Yes.
What was your DC?
My. Oh shoot! Where do I see that? I do my armor class or my DC, like
Your
my
spell DC.
My spell DC. Where do I find that? There it is. 13.
He succeeds.
Damn it.
So,
Okay.
he
So on
doesn't
the
get blasted.
successful, you take half as much damage and isn't pushed, so it's a 2d8.
All right. What is the damage?
Where's my 8, 10, so he takes 5 damage.
Okay. Well, I'm trying to play with this new tool. I'm trying to figure out.
Really hoping to knock
new
him
tool.
down, but dang.
He's still standing. How do I adjust the health? Hello? You're gonna give me a initial. Oh, hold on. If it helps, if I hit start combat. There we go.
I might have made a
Hey.
really bad decision, guy.
We've all made some bad decisions.
Yeah, you just
We definitely all
In
hear
addition-
that upstairs too.
You just-
Unsecured
We hear a bang in the
objects.
basement, and I'm
that
locking
area?
the door behind me.
yeah. There's no unsecured objects. You just run up, punch your gauntlet forward, boom, and he just kind of his cloak and things kind of flicker in the wind. And he looks down
but-
at himself and looks up at you.
Here, let me read the whole thing. In addition, unsecured objects that are completely within the area of effect are automatically pushed 10 feet away from you by the spell's effect, and the spell emits a thunderous boom audible out to 300 feet. I should have
Oh,
read
we
that part
definitely
first.
heard it.
Yeah, we hear that.
So
Unlocking the door, I'm
here's
coming inside. and locking
here's exactly what.
This is why I said.
Eladine runs up, thunder waves. Everyone hears a large thunderclap from the basement, and it kind of upstairs. Everyone stops for a moment and kind of looks around. Eladine, you hit it. The cloak flashes out from behind the man, and then it settles back down. He looks down at himself, looks up at you, and he gives you a sneer.
Yeah.
Oh, I am going to enjoy putting you on the breaking wheel. I think that's safe to say everyone should roll initiative now.
Pretty sure. I
Nat
wanna roll
20.
a Nat 20, please. Nope, I rolled a
Um,
So 23 total.
hold your numbers, please. Hold your numbers, please.
Sorry.
Because it's a multi-floor.
Everybody
combat right
shout
now.
numbers out. Everybody shout out numbers.
It's a multi-floor situation. Just give me one moment.
I love how I enter the situation like, guys, we're not going to intervene. We're not going to get into this. We're just going to watch. And then
You start
And
the
then
I'm the one who
then you
starts the
immediately
fight.
intervene.
If it makes you feel better, I was ready to fight already. So
Yeah, you came
I had
downstairs
three different
swinging.
I did.
I don't think I came downstairs swinging. I just was ready to steal a person back, and
Once I saw that we were
Eladine chose for me.
that somebody saw us and there was no not seeing us.
Eladine and Persephone were Bart and Lisa doing the, and if you get hit, it's your own fault. Instead of towards each other, just right next to each other, going down those stairs, just like, and it's your own fault.
That is called teamwork.
All right, Ezreal, what was your initiative?
19 plus 120.
20. Okay. There's a nice little initiative tracker now on maps, so I'm going to play with that a little bit. Give me one moment.
Oh, nice.
Ooh.
Teo, what's yours?
9.
All right. Zyler?
17 plus 1, 18.
18. All right.
Need to step away.
Elodie?
I rolled an 11.
All right.
Well, technically a
and
9, but I got a plus 2.
23.
Nice.
All right. We'll go down here to the other map. Elodine, what was yours again? Sorry.
11.
And Persephone was yours again? Sorry.
23.
23. Okay. They get added, and they get added, and then This person gets added. All right. It's gonna be weird to try and run. Ugh, oh my god. Well, I'm just gonna do it this way. Sorry, it's a new system. And you guys being split between 2 floors is not helping it.
Sorry to split the team.
Yeah, weird that you guys did that. Crazy. Okay. We're gonna work out this one for order. Okay. So is everyone here? Everyone back?
James will be right back.
Okay. I guess you guys get to see a map now, huh?
We get to see a map.
Map time? Ooh.
Ooh, look at this pretty thing.
I don't see. Oh, there we go.
I made it at 1 a.m. last night.
Nice.
Because I remembered, oh shit, I need a map.
Oh, there's a lot of peeps up here.
Yup. And that's the upstairs. Here's the downstairs.
This is the upstairs.
Oh!
Oh, I see we have him.
Oh, damn.
Currently not hosting a game. What?
You have to reload your browser thingy.
Frustrating.
And we don't even know if our person's in here yet.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
Here's the
Yeah,
thing.
all this.
I have
all
a
the sales are
negative
possible.
2 to persuasion, so it's probably better that I just started a fight anyway.
Alright, so I just have the big initiative order on the top floor. So we're gonna try a new. I'm gonna do it for this combat only. Kind of see it instead of like having mobs grouped up. Like this is the acolytes initiative, so all 4 acolytes are gonna go on this turn. Each one gets their separate initiative because this tracker lets me do that. We'll see
Right.
how that goes. we'll see how that goes. So top of the order is Persephone. You are downstairs. Just watch Eladine attempt to wave the big man behind the table.
Okay, I'm going to move here because that's within range. And I am going to use Ice Knife at my second level spell, at a second level spell slot. It says you create a shard of ice, fling it at one creature within range. Make a ranged spell attack against the target. On the hit, I guess at this point, if you just need to first try to save. So it says well, okay, wait. I guess I have a question here. It says hit or miss that the shard explodes, and then you do have to do another saving throw. Is that it says it's dexterity for that? Would both be dexterity or just?
Well, hold on, because Ice Knife's a confusing spell.
Yeah. It doesn't change the number. It just changes if you. I'm just confused by the dexterity part there.
Looking real fast.
You're good.
Ice Knife. Create a shard knife. Alright, yeah. Oh, using legacy spells. Update that later.
Yeah, legacy.
Create a shard of ice fling and creature. So you make a ranged spell attack, attempt to hit him with the big knife, and then it explodes, and then he makes the save for additional damage.
Okay. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20 hits.
And then you have to do the save to see how much damage, right? Or
Yeah, so he takes
Wait.
damage because you hit him initially with the ice
he
knife.
takes
you
the
roll
he takes
for-
the D10 and then he also takes
Yep.
the
If he
okay.
fails the
That's
dex
where
save.
that's where I was getting confused. And so you take 9 piercing, and then what did you roll for your dex save?
He rolled an 11.
Does not. So he also takes 2, 4. So he takes 9 piercing and then 4 cold damage. Oh wait, and one more because I used a second slot. He takes 8 cold damage and 9 piercing.
So 17 damage.
Yes.
All right.
Like
You
is that
you
17?
yeah 9 plus 8. So you whip around, you form the ice knife, you throw it at him. It pierces kind of like the spot between the pauldron and breastplate. And he lets out a ugh, and then it explodes and shatters him with ice. And then his armor is like iced, and blood that was coming is iced. And then he just kind of looks at you, bursts his shoulder, and the ice shatters. And then he kind of points at you. I'll enjoy breaking both of you.
Yeah, good
Oh,
luck
dear.
trying, bucko.
All right. Next in the order is the priest. Combat has started. I will say that Thunder Wave kind of broke the calm emotions.
Oops.
And the priest is gonna immediately start to go and try to attack one of the druids again. He's gonna use a Radiant Flame attack. That's gonna be a 15 on a druid. That hits. NPC combat. Riveting content. I can't get my dice out. There we go. That druid is going to take 8 damage. The druid B. And then the priest is going to do it again. That's going to be...
Guys, we wanted to just watch this.
Alright. You watch as the priest pulls out his mace, and it glows with holy energies. He strikes it down, and you watch as Druid B just takes both of his radiant flames to the chest and just collapses against the pew, and slides down, seemingly unconscious.
Damn.
Ezreal, you're up.
Damn.
Okay, I would like to cast Guiding Bolt on the priest.
Okay.
Does a 19 hit?
19 hits.
Okay. Okay, so we take 4d6 radiant damage, 15 radiant damage, and as a bonus action, I would like to cast Spare Dying on the druid.
Okay. So you send out the guiding bolt. It strikes the priest in the chest, and he staggers back, now lit up like the guiding bolt does, and he looks up and locks eyes with you, Ezreal. More heathens in my church.
I shrug apologetically.
He does not accept your apology. But the druid is, as far as you're aware, stabilized. He was bleeding from the chest, and bleeding is no longer happening. And without inspecting him further, you're unsure if he's dead or not. But he's spared to dying, so he's no longer bleeding out.
Nice.
It's going to be... Oh my god, why is this name so not working for me? It's going to be Acolyte A's turn. Kind of seeing the situation unfolding. The Acolyte is going to take out their mace. It's going to glow with radiant flame, and he's going to strike it out at Ezreal.
Oh shit.
That's going to be a nat 1. He flings the flame at you, and you manage to dodge, and it just kind of bursts against the pew in the back behind you. Druid
Desecrating
B
your own
is
church.
down. Xylee, you're up.
I want to lock the door behind me
Okay.
so nobody else is coming in. Is that going to be an action, or can that just be like a bonus?
I will say it'll be one free object interaction. You kind of close it and you clunk the bar down so no one can enter from outside.
Yeah, just kind of like, all right, let's contain all of this. I guess we've already thrown hands. What's my movement? 30, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Sweet. I am going to cast Zephyr Strike. You move like the wind until the spell ends. Movement doesn't opportunity attacks. But mostly I'm here. That's 30 feet. Or you can give yourself advantage on one weapon attack on your roll. This attack deals an extra 1d8 force. And I'm just going to take a swing at Soldier B with my hand axe.
Okay. Give me 1 second real fast, because I just realized the tracker, because I'm using the token for picture for something else. And,
oh, no.
Yeah, and I just looked in the tracker. It's like, oh, these soldiers have 150 health. I'm like, oh, no, they don't. No, they don't. That is wrong monster attack, wrong monster token.
We fighting a boss?
Congratulations, you're now fighting the Crusaders instead of the soldiers. No, okay. You get 3 levels and now you're gods. Okay, no, this is much more the correct stats now.
Oh, good.
Okay.
Oh, good.
Yeah. So soldier B. What? Go ahead and attack.
Yes, sir. With my hand axe, +3. 12 plus 3, that's 15.
15
to hit.
Does not hit. 15 does not hit as he blocks his shield.
Cool. Wait, that is. Well, that's a nat 1, so that doesn't as well with the advantage. So with 30 feet, because Zephyr Strike lets me increase my speed by 30 feet, I'm just gonna move right on back to where I was.
All right. Does it
like
deny?
Happened.
Does it stop attacks of opportunity?
Yeah. Your movement doesn't provide opportunity attack.
Okay.
So
Yep.
like I just flash in and then flash back.
All right. Well, now the soldiers are focused.
I'm trying to unlock the door now.
2 soldiers look towards you. And
It
now
just locked on me.
Sure. It's going to be Acolyte B's turn. Acolyte B is going to move pews here and is going to fling a radiant flame at the other druid. Luckily, acolytes are kind of bad at their job, except for this one moment in which he's good at that, and he hits the druid. That's going to be 11 radiant damage as he just blasts the other druid.
We're not saving these guys. We're not even saving ourselves.
Why are we here?
All right, it is Soldier A's turn. He's going to make a move towards you, Xyler. He's going to have his shield up. He's going to pull his sword out, and he's going to come over, and he's going to attack you.
Damn.
That is going to be a 12 to hit.
Just barely hits.
12 just barely hits. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Pull out yet another dice.
Yeah, it's good knowing you guys.
That's 10 slashing damage. He catches you across the chest with his long sword. That's max damage. That was max damage.
Yeah, good knowing you guys.
Are you still up?
That hurt. No, yeah, I'm still up. That just hurt.
Alright, he's going to swing again.
No!
13 to hit.
That hits.
Alright, it's not as bad. It's going to be 5 damage this time.
Yeah, just like half your life in that one bit. Yeah.
Hey, you're fine.
Yeah. So the next one's going to come up and hit me, and I'm going to drop it. So.
Oh, no.
It is Acolyte C's turn. Acolyte C is going to move over right here, Ezreal, and is going to swing a radiant flame at you. It's going to be a 15 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
It's going to be 8 radiant damage. As it hits you square in the chest.
Wait, I think I have, what's it called? Yes, I am resistant to radiant damage. How much?
So you take 4 instead.
Nice.
Very nice.
Too bad.
It stings. But not as bad. Alright, as this turn, Elodine, you're up. Back to the basement.
Awesome. So he just said he was gonna have. He's looking forward to beating us, both me and then he said that to Persephone. So I'm gonna lift up my hands. So am I like? I've got this desk in between us, right?
Yes, you do.
Okay. So I can't like grab him by his.
I mean, you could jump over the
armor.
desk and try to grab him, or you could go around him and grab him.
Yeah, that's a lot of movement. So I'm going to just use Burning Hands. And it says, as you hold your hands with thumbs touching, fingers spread, a thin sheet of flame shoots forth from your outstretched fingertips. Each creature in a 15-foot cone must make a dexterity saving throw. And the creature takes 3d6 fire damage on a failed save, or half as much on a successful.
What's the DC, or what was your spell save?
13.
He rolled a 14, so he'll take half damage.
Dang it! All right, fine. 3d6. Okay. 2, 5. So 11 damage total. Like half of that is 5.
Yes.
Man, he keeps just taking 5 of my hits and half of my damage, and I am not like
Yeah, he's still
hitting
pretty strong.
softly. This guy.
I mean, at least you didn't do a crit fail on end of end rolling with advantage.
True.
All right, is that your turn?
Okay, so that's an action. Do I have bonus actions?
Sorry, the actual initiative order is on the other page. So.
I'm gonna reach into my pouch and grab 3 of my ball bearings and use my bonus action magic stone to imbue them with magic, so that on my next turn I can use them.
Okay. Yeah, you now have magic ball bearings in your hand.
Yeah.
All right. Next up is actually the paladin himself. Big man Blastoise. He is going to pull the greatsword up. Just look through his.
He's just gonna
do. He's a
one of our
big
heads
boy
off.
with a lot of big shit. Oh yeah. He is going to pull his sword up, and he's going to. You know what? He's just going to come around the desk at Persephone with his greatsword, and he's going to swing on Persephone.
Did you do more damage on him? Is that why?
Oh, yeah.
No, she's just a closer target.
I also did do more, like a lot more
You
damage.
did.
That's a natural 20 critical hit.
Ah, fuck. So max damage.
So
my
max
dice.
damage and then the dice roll.
God damn it.
So that's going to be 12, 17, 19, 22 slashing damage as his greatsword comes
I'm
down.
dead.
Like dead
You-
or just unconscious?
You are over my max age, my max damage, my max
Oh,
points.
so,
I have
no. Instant death rules is the damage takes you to 0, and then you go your max health and negative.
So
That's
how
your max
far
health.
over? How
Yeah.
far beyond 0 are you with that damage?
What was the total?
It was a total of 23.
It's 5 over.
All right, so you're downed but not dead.
Oof.
Damn.
Elodine, you watch as this man grabs the gristle, comes around, just raises above his head, slashes down, and Persephone just crumples immediately. And he swings around the desk, using the rest of his movement towards you, Elodine.
Shit,
He's gonna
you
use
were
this
not
attack.
wrong.
That's going to be a 19 to hit.
Yeah, that hit.
That's going to be 10 slashing damage.
Yes. Okay.
All right.
10 damage.
That would be the paladin's turn. Teo, you're up. You don't know what's going on in the basement, but it's chaos up here.
Okay. I'm gonna do some ruling real quick. I am going to look at the group of over here with the priest and make a. What? There we go. From this point, can I cast darkness?
Yeah. What is the radius of darkness?
15 feet. It's a 15-foot emanation. So it's like a sphere of one of the shapes.
How do I make this bigger? How do big? Hold on.
Can drag. So 15
There we go.
feet.
There we go. Okay.
If it's
Got it.
centered or
Like-
it's over here.
Right here.
Yeah, like basically
There we
cover
go.
them.
Okay. Yep. Dark.
They can see. And then I'm going to for the druid that's like still conscious, I'm gonna look at him and just yell, "You want to help your friend? Go now!" And then I'm gonna, as a bonus action, summon a tentacle.
Okay.
Right over here. It's gonna attack B.
So attack soldier, acolyte B, you said?
Mhm.
We'll call this your tentacle.
It is a 23 hit.
23 hits the acolyte, yes.
Work. Okay. For 5 damage. For 5 cold damage.
Better than nothing.
Well, yeah, he looks bloodied immediately. The acolytes are not very strong as
Okay,
he's sitting there doing the orders of his priest, and then the tentacle rips up and slaps down, and he looks up towards you and goes, Eldritch heathens in the church!
Does the druid understand what I said? Is he
Yeah, the druid doesn't make him notice, but you see him kind of starting to lean down and grab his friend by the shoulders.
I met your prisoner friend.
It's chaos! There's darkness in front of him!
He's
all I can do now.
afraid.
Actually, would like going over the pews be like considered rough terrain?
Yeah. No, you can vault them pretty easily.
Okay.
They're
So,
not very
I'm,
particularly tall or tough.
Teo Trackstar.
Move it over here then. Just to make some try and get closer to the trapdoor.
Yep. All right. Is that your turn? 1, 2, 3, 4. Acolyte D. Acolyte D is in the darkness. D for darkness doesn't know where he is. We're gonna determine a roll to see which direction he goes. Acolyte D stumbles out of the darkness right here, and then looks around confused. He did not see Teo cast it. Doesn't really know the situation, so he's going to just kind of stand there for a moment as he tries to assess.
Just went blind for a moment. You know, it happens.
Yeah, there's fighting and then blindness and then you're confused.
Yeah.
It is the druid's turn. What the druid can do anything good? Yeah. He's actually. Let's see if he understands Teo's command. For once, he does. He's going to use his action to cast Longstrider on himself. So he has increased speed, and he is going to start. He leaps over his friend, pushes by the acolyte, attack of opportunity by the mace. That's a miss. Goes at 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Uses action to cast Longstrider. So he's going to continue to just make a run for the basement. Soldier B is going to move to Teo. Sword and shield in hand.
There.
He's going to swing at Teo. It's going to be a 6. And a 6. You dodge both strikes.
Where
Smart.
Sword and shield in close quarters with the pews doesn't work very well.
I hold up one of like
You got
my
some
little
benefits
church
going up
booklets.
there.
It slashes it.
You use the Bible nearby to block the shot.
Yeah.
All right, back to the top with Persephone in the basement.
Cepha.
Go ahead and roll me a death saving throw, and then DM me that number.
Mhm.
That is a flat d20 for a reminder.
I forgot we don't get to know.
Yeah, for tension.
I could just die here, and you'll have no idea.
I mean, I'll see you. Oh, I'm here.
All right.
True.
Slow down,
That's true.
Snow Patrol. Let's slow down just a
Still
little
have your
bit.
gnomish streak to finish.
I know. I'll never be able to read Twilight again.
All right, thank you, Persephone, for that roll.
Now
Is
I wait 10
priest's
years
turn.
for another.
Is the priest's turn. The priest is blinded in the darkness. We'll roll to see which direction he goes. He's going to go down this way. Still remains in the darkness. Ezreal, you're up. You cannot see into the globe of darkness, but you
Okay.
use acolytes and soul soldiers still.
Okay.
Well, but she can still see the ones who are outside of the darkness, right?
Yes, you can.
Okay,
Just
so
can't
C
see
and
in
D.
the darkness. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Can I fog of war this circle? No. No, damn.
No, it's okay.
That'd be cool.
That would be neat.
What do you mean?
Like fog of war everything inside the circle, but that would just be a lot of more annoying paint.
Yeah, you could probably paint the fog of war in there, but
Oh, got you. Yeah.
Yeah.
you could do a solid color.
Actually,
How hurt is Siler?
how hurt is Zyler?
I'm 21 out of 36.
Okay. So you're okay?
I'm okay for now, yeah. I can
Yeah.
help, I believe.
I think I'll cast Bane.
Okay.
Let's see. On White Rose Soldier A, B, and the acolyte closest to me. No, closest to the
Acolyte.
druid.
Acolyte B. Okay.
Yes.
Both soldiers and acolyte B. Got it.
Yes.
Do they need to make a? They need to make a save, or is it just they get baned?
Charisma.
Charisma. Okay. Here comes the soldier. He rolled a 9.
Fails.
Here comes the other soldier. He rolled a natural 20.
Damn.
Succeeds.
And here comes acolyte. Acolyte rolled a 13.
Fails.
All right. So the acolyte and soldier A are both baned.
Yes.
That's the
rolling
minus D4
seven-
to their attack rolls, right?
That's minus a d4 to their attack rolls. And saving throws.
Alright, excellent.
Uh,
Alright,
yep.
that's your turn?
Mhm.
Alright. Acolyte A is up, Acolyte A is in the darkness. Acolyte A rolls to see which direction they move. Acolyte A goes this way, hits the pew in the darkness, doesn't move further.
Nobody can see Acolyte A because it's in darkness.
You hear a thunk and then as they stub their toe on the pew. Druid B is stabilized. Druid B is no longer. I was saying Druid B is no longer in the combat. Xyler, you're up.
Hey, nice. Okay. Dude's right up in my face. I'm gonna cast Ensnaring Strike. Do the target grasping vines appear on it and makes a strength saving throw. A larger creature has advantage on this. On a failed, target is restrained condition and all of that. So I'm gonna do that.
Okay. So
That's my-
vines, or mystical vines, cover your weapon.
Yeah. Spell attack +3. Save DC. Wait, do they need to? Right. They need to make a save. Yeah, I hit them. They have to make a save.
Okay.
So I attack +3. I'm gonna guess that a 7 doesn't.
Unfortunately, no, 7 does not hit.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm swinging for the win. Not hit.
Vines cover your weapon, and you go to strike, and the soldier blocks again with the shield, and the vines start to wrap around the shield, but he cuts them off with his sword and continues to hold against you.
I say the little vertex is kind of cool. On a successful save, the vines shrivel away, and the spell, so they just kind of like go away as well.
All right, excellent. Is that your turn?
Yes, that's all I can do right now.
All right. It is Acolyte B's turn. Acolyte B is... Can they attack the tentacle, or no? Is it a
Does it
physical
have
thing, or
any
is it just-
HP?
Okay.
Anything like
If it doesn't
that?
have an HP or an AC, it cannot be struck. So it is going to run this way, then run this way, and is going to attempt to Radiant Strike you, Teo.
Cool.
It's going to be 21 to hit.
That hits.
That is going to be 2 radiant damage.
Okay, cool. Ow!
What are you doing? Stop that. Alright. Soldier A's turn. Soldier A is going to attempt to strike you, Xyler. However, he is Bane, so he can get to his attempt to attack is going to be reduced. Is darkness concentration?
Oh, yeah, at the roll, right?
Yeah, you're looking to beat a 10.
17.
Alright, darkness is still up. He rolled 16 with the Bane, so that's going to be a 19 to hit.
16 plus?
No,
Okay.
he rolled an 18, Bane knocked it down to a 16.
Gotcha. Yeah, that hit.
Okay. He's going to swing with his sword. That's going to be 8 damage. Still up?
Yep, still up. I'm bloodied. I'm hurt.
Oh, he rolled a 7. Bane knocked it down to a 4. That is a 7 to hit.
That does not hit.
All right, you dodge the second strike as it comes down, and it kind of catches the banister of the stairs leading in. All right, Acolyte C, who is also banged, is going to attempt to radiant flame Ezreal. He rolled a 6. Bane knocks it down to a 5. That is a 9 to hit.
That does not hit.
You dodge again. Eladine,
Yeah.
you watch Perseva get absolutely crumpled by this man.
Yeah. I am going to Thunder Wait, how many times can I do this? Underwave. I can. Okay, so I've got 2 spell slots left. Okay. What do I want to do? Do I want to just attack? Yeah, I'm going to hit him with my hand axe. I'm going to do my 2 weapon fighting. So I'm going to hit him with my hand axe, and then I'm going to hit him with my dagger.
Okay, with your offhand. Okay.
Yeah, with my offhand dagger.
Go right ahead and hit him.
I rolled a nat 1.
You swing your hand axe down and it bounces off his plate armor.
This is fun. I'm going to bonus action defensive shield, gain 4 temporary hit points.
All right. You your hand axe bounces off his breastplate, and he just kind of looks down at you, and he looks at you, and his grin widens, and the hexes come down of your armor.
This
And
is
shield
ridiculous.
All right. Is that your turn?
Yeah, unfortunately.
It is his turn.
At least you're not dead.
Yeah,
Yet?
not dead yet.
Um.
We're just gonna be a pile of those bodies.
Y'all are gonna be great upstairs, and you're gonna come down here and just be like, "Oh my gosh, our dead friends!"
I'm trying
See the
to
man
send
with a
Judas
large
back
sword.
up. I don't know if he'll do anything.
I know. I was like, "No, don't come with us."
Yes, right outside. Yeah.
All right. He is going to cast a spell. You watch as he uses his bonus action to cast. His blade ignites with a blinding right light as he casts blinding smite. He's going to swing at you, Paladin. That's a natural 1. He
Fuck
swings, and you step to the side, and it strikes the ground with sparks, and he raises the blade to swing up at you again.
Oh, I didn't.
That's going to be a 15 to hit.
That hits.
All right.
Oof.
Okay. So first, you are going to take some slashing damage.
Sure.
As one does.
Yeah, that's going to be 10 slashing damage.
Okay.
You're still up.
For now.
The blinding smite on a sword ignites. You're going to take
No. Fine.
that is going to be 17 radiant damage.
Well, now I'm down.
Okay. Well, you don't need to roll a con save for a blinding then.
Yeah, because I'm blinded with my closed eyes.
All right. So you are now unconscious also.
Hey, welcome to the
Blinded
club.
with closed eyes.
Oh, yay.
What is
Oh
happening?
man, we are in trouble, team.
All right.
I didn't realize this would be our last session, guys.
I know, right?
The paladin barks orders at the acolytes that are kind of sitting in the wings to handle the rest of you. The acolytes are going to kind of run over and cast Spare the Dying on both of you, so you're
Oh.
stabilized.
Oh,
Thank you.
But
Nice,
they
I
are
guess.
But they are going to
Pretty good set of
handcuff
prison
you.
cell. Yeah, I'm gonna say they're
I
pretty
was
good
gonna
set of
say-
prison cell.
Yeah,
We're
they're going to start
cell.
processing you to be in prison, and the paladin is going to come up the stairs.
Oh,
Shit.
Have
man.
fun, guys. Have fun with
Put that
him.
face first in that poor little druid. He's gonna get murked.
Oh man.
Let's check his health. He's down that much health. Okay. I'm just gonna do this. All right. And as you guys are continuing your fight up here, the door opens and out walks the Bright Rose Paladin.
It's like, oh shit, our friends just went in there.
Well,
Uh-oh.
have fun.
Teo, you're up.
Okay, shit. Okay.
Running is always an option, but the door is locked.
I'm going to first tentacle attack Acolyte B.
Okay.
That is, let's see. What's that plus on that? That is a plus 6. 13?
13 just hits.
Cool. For 8 for 6 damage.
The tentacle whips out, strikes Acolyte B across the back, and you hear a solid thunk and a crunch as the Acolyte gets crumpled to the ground. Assumingly dead.
Okay, and then I'm going to Eldritch Blast the other Acolyte.
Acolyte C? Z?
D.
Okay. Alright, yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Ooh, okay. That is a 20 to hit.
20 hits.
Okay. 4, that's a 5, 9 damage?
And the Acolyte D is gonna, he's kind of pulls his mace out, standing against the druid running, and then the blast goes through and through his chest. As he looks down, he sees a hole, he looks up, and the blood kind of spools out of his mouth as he hits the ground, also dead.
Ooh, okay.
You cannot lawn lethal magic. That is the rule I have set.
Okay. Cool. Cool. And that is my turn. I can't really run away from this guy without evoking attack of opportunity. So.
Alright, it is the druid's turn. The druid is gonna. The soldier just looks at you. You killed 2 of his people, and he just looks at you through his helmet. He glares.
Damn. Okay. Well.
These are religious zealots.
Oh no.
Alright, the druid is up. He has long strider. He's going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Go against the paladin. He's going to shout something in druidic as he takes his shillelagh and strikes the paladin with it.
Ooh.
Come on, crit. Come on, crit.
That is a
Come
19.
on,
Not a crit,
druid.
but it hits.
Can you hold your own against the guy that murdered 2 of us?
For at least a turn.
For at least a turn, yes.
That paladin is going to take 6 plus 10.
16?
I'm sorry. For 6 plus 4 for a total of 10. From the shillelagh, and then the druid is going to strike with it again. That is a 24 for a total of 10 more damage. Just comes up, thunk, thunk, shouting in druidic the whole time. It is Soldier B's turn. Soldier B is going to look towards you, Teo.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to strike. 11.
Does not hit.
He's going to strike again. 6 does not hit. You're using that Bible as a shield to block both strikes.
Oh.
Yeah. He's like following Jackie Chan, like martial arts comedy. He's like,
Please, please.
Persephone, you are unconscious and stable. It is the priest's turn. The priest is still in darkness. What direction does the priest move?
Oh, I
in
don't
the
need to do
darkness?
throws anymore?
Nope, because the acolytes cast Spare the Diamond on you, so you are stabilized.
But we're unconscious, so we're
But
not
you're
able to
unconscious,
fight
yeah.
against them.
damn.
We're helpless.
What does that mean for what do I need to do on my sheet now?
You're back to like 1 or something like that.
Alright. The priest... You're at 0 health, but you do not need to make saving throws.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, that's I want to say I want to make sure I do this correctly.
Yeah. The priest walks out of the darkness, and he looks pretty pissed.
Shit.
And he looks around, and he locks eyes with you, Teo, and he screams, Eldritch Heathen! And
Asshole priest!
And he's going to cast his Radiant Flame from his mace.
Jesus.
That's going to be an 18 to hit.
That hits.
That's going to be 10 radiant damage.
Okay.
Are you still up?
I am still up, yeah.
He does it again. That's going to be a 9. He misses.
One of
cool.
these days, we're gonna lie and say, no, I'm down. Haha, fooled you, Dungeon Master.
I'll remember this. Dungeon Master, remember this.
It's twice you've gotten us with that. Are you still up?
Ezreal, you're still up. I mean, it's your turn.
You're still up.
You're still up, but it's your turn.
Question. Is Wise
Answer.
Thank you. I cast the
Bane?
guiding bolt on the guiding bolt on the
Okay.
priest guy.
Does it last until struck or your turn?
I think let me check.
Yeah. Because I thought it was till your turn, but if I'm wrong, I'm
next
wrong.
attack roll made against this
Okay.
target. Before, well,
Okay, then yeah,
sorry,
he's
never
still.
mind. No. Oh, no. Sorry. Before the end of your next turn.
Okay, yeah, so he is no longer
So
glowing from
gone.
your guiding bolt. Yeah,
That's too bad.
that's unfortunate.
You should
I'm
have.
gonna- Walk up to him anyway. Can I go here? Like,
Yeah, you can.
Okay. I'd like to inflict wounds.
Okay.
Priest on priest violence.
Religious violence.
This is a holy war.
My god's better than your god.
Okay. Does a 13 hit?
13 just barely hits.
Yes. Okay.
Swinging at these people.
He takes 13 necrotic damage.
All right. You give him the bad touch. And
Yes.
you reach your hands out and you grab him with your inflict wounds. And he looks confused before the necrotic energy pulses from your hands into his face. And he lets out a scream of pain as you pull your hands away. And you can see like black handprints where you grabbed him. And he swipes away. You heathen! Is that your turn?
I guess. Siler, how are you doing?
I'm feeling ouchy. Kinda ouchy.
Okay. Would you like a healing word?
Healing word gives me.
Oh, okay. I can upcast it and give you 2d4 plus 4.
Okay. I am 23 points down. So 2d4 plus 4 would be awesome if you want to give that.
I would do it from the love of my heart.
Awesome. Do you want to roll that, or
Alright.
would you like me to?
You can do it.
Healer rolls.
Healer rolls. Okay.
Oh.
2d4.
Yeah, the
Okay.
caster rolls. Sorry.
Let's find out what it was. Damn, I need to save those rolls for later. Two crits. And not the bad kind.
Okay, that's 9. You get 9 hit points back.
Wonderful.
My
All right.
pleasure. Yes, that
Is
was
that your
my
turn? Okay.
Yes.
Acolyte A is up. Acolyte A is in the darkness. What direction does Acolyte A move? 1, 2, 3, 4. Acolyte A stumbles over the pew and goes prone on the other side.
Oh man.
Just
But
scorch
Acolyte A is
himself.
out of the darkness and stands up.
There's nobody else in the darkness now, huh?
You don't know that. You have to go and you have to look at the darkness to find it out. Unless you can see through your own darkness.
It doesn't say I can.
Okay.
Cool if
Because
you
I know warlocks get an evocation that lets them see through darkness. Magical.
Oh, I took a different one.
Okay. You're unsure if anyone's still in the darkness.
Totally disregarding the soldier, I'm just squinting toward the darkness.
Just get out of my face for a moment. I'm trying to see.
You're just like dodging them as you're trying
moment.
to get over their
One
shoulder
moment.
just to see. Like, just please. I just want to see this. What's going on?
I want to see if your friends are still in there.
Sir,
Give me a
stop
second.
trying to touch me. I'm just wanting to figure out something. You're in my way.
All right. So the acolyte is going to use his divine aid and cast Healing Word on the priest.
Oh, of course.
Rude.
What's some holy people without healing spells themselves? There's going to be. He raises the mace up, and he gets healing. See, some of the not all, a lot of the wounds are healed, but some of them are.
Mm.
It's going to be his turn. It's actually a bonus action. I'm sorry. He's going to send a Radiant Flame at Ezreal.
Oh. Fun.
No, he's not, because he rolled a 7.
Nice.
Oh, wait, never mind.
I have been hit exactly once.
Same.
No, I've been hit more than once, but yeah.
It's unfortunate that one hit happened to be a critical.
Yeah.
It's rough.
It is Xylard, it is your turn.
Okay. Healed up. I'm going to, for a bonus action, do Planet Warrior. Choose a
Okay.
creature you can see within 30 feet of you. It's the one right in front of me. Next time you hit that creature on this turn with the weapon attack, all damage becomes force damage and it adds 1d8. So it just boosts if I can hit. So I'm just going to swing with my hand axe.
Alright, roll hit.
19 plus 3. Does 22 hit?
22 hits.
22 hits. So that is going to be 1d6 plus 1. Winifred, you do not have dice. 1d8. 9 damage.
9 damage. You take your hand axe infused with the force damage. You swing it through, and that force kind of gives it enough speed to blast through the top of his shield and catch him across the chest.
Wonderful.
He is bloodied.
And I've already done a bonus action with Inner Warrior, unless we can retroactively say that, like, because I've been fighting him, I would have done that before. Otherwise, that has to end my turn. If it doesn't, then I can swing a second weapon at him now that I've hit him.
Nope, you
for a
use
second
Planar
attack.
Warrior as your bonus action.
All right, that is my bonus action for this one. It will stay on there, but yeah.
It is the soldier's turn.
Yep.
He's going to strike, but he is baned. Ezreal, he simply was molded in the Radiance. Ezreal's born in it. He rolled an 18. Bane makes that 17. That is a 21 to hit.
For whom?
For you.
Yeah, that hits.
Oops. That's going to be 7 slashing damage.
7. Yes, I'm still up.
Alright.
Answer your
Bane
next
comes
question.
again. He rolled a 6. Bane makes that a 3. That is 6 to hit.
Does not hit.
You dodge the second one as he slinks down with the other side, with the backhand. Alright. That is that soldier's turn. Eladine, you are stabilized in the basement.
Somewhere.
It is the paladin's turn. The paladin's going to raise his sword against the druid.
That druid is dead.
There's a very real chance.
Come on, buddy, you can do
Come
this.
on, another crit one.
That is going to be 15 to hit, which hits the druid. It's going to be 10 damage on the druid. The druid is up, but barely. As he takes the one strike across the chest, and he staggers back on one knee, and he coughs, and blood comes down his face. The paladin looks. You heathens are stronger than you think. Allow me to end your miserable life. That is a natural 20.
Bruh.
Well,
You watch as the paladin basically just executes the druid in front of you. His body hits the ground, splattering blood across the church floor. The druid is dead.
Blood on holy ground, huh?
Well, I feel less bad about killing 2 acolytes now.
Yeah.
The paladin is going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 stand forward, and he looks towards the priest. How dare you let heathens enter our holy grounds like this?
Yeah,
The
how
priest
dare
is-
you?
The priest is
Is he gonna
cowed
look
by the
priest?
paladin.
Merc the priest. Merc the priest.
Artha priest.
All right, that's gonna be Paladin's turn. Tail, you're up.
Okay. Let's see. The grunts can heal, so I'm gonna how far is this tentacle away from this guy? Close enough. I'm gonna dispel the darkness because I'm looking at if anyone else is left in there.
All right.
Darkness falls.
Away.
Guys,
No
the
one
darkness-
is left in there.
Guys, the darkness trip. Somebody help it back up.
And then I'm gonna the tentacle's gonna attack Acolyte A.
Okay.
There's an 18 hit
18 hits.
for 7 damage.
Yeah, Acolyte A goes down.
Cool. And then Eldritch Blast. Acolyte. Actually, the soldier in front of Xylar, I'm gonna Eldritch Blast him.
Okay.
Yes.
Soldier A.
Yeah.
All right, go right ahead.
Let's see. Will this work? That is a 16 to hit.
16 does not hit.
Damn.
Mother.
I am gonna move actually, just to give guys distance.
Yeah, they're probably slow.
Try and jump back over the pew.
All right, here comes the attack of opportunity.
Okay,
That's gonna be an 11.
does not hit.
You hear
So-
the chunk of wood off the pew as the sword hits it.
Let's do one more over. There you go. That's what I was earlier.
All right, it is the soldier's turn, who you just ran from. He's going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He's going to swing his sword at you again.
Man, he just went out in that aisle.
That is 6. So that's a miss. And then it's going to be a 17.
17 hits.
All right. That is going to be 10 slashing damage.
Okay, can I hellish rebuke this guy?
Yes, you can.
Okay.
It's a
It's
dexterity
a-
save, right?
Yeah. 14.
He rolled exactly 14.
Okay.
So it's half damage.
Yeah, half. So 3d10. 4 plus
Hold on.
9.
Someone isn't telling me. I'm
4,
sorry
that's
to do this.
13. So that's like a 6 or a 7. I'm gonna try and fry this guy.
All right, how much damage?
So I rolled I rolled 13 total, so like a 6 or 7.
Uh, Yep, 6 damage.
Okay.
He is still standing.
Damn.
All right, is that your turn?
Yep.
No, that's his turn.
That's my reaction.
All right. The priest is up. The priest looks towards the paladin. I apologize, my eminence, but these druids made an action, and then these others stepped in. The paladin just sneers at the priest. Your actions will be determined after this. The priest turns back towards Ezreal and just with a shout swings his mace at Ezreal.
Stay alive, Ezreal.
That's going to be 17.
Yes, that hits.
All right, so you're going to take 7 bludgeoning damage plus 5 radiant damage. For you, that'd be 2 because you're resistant.
Okay.
And then he's going to swing the mace again. That's going to be a 10 to hit. Does not hit.
Does not hit.
Alright. Ezreal, it's your turn.
We're not doing too well, huh?
Nope.
Nope.
Unfortunately.
I think I'm just gonna cast Inflict Wounds again.
Okay.
Uh, 18 to hit.
18 hits.
Yeah. Uh, 24 necrotic damage.
How do you want to kill the priest?
I want
Kill that
want to burn him with the holy light of my own god.
All right. It's as if Skia Helios in this moment is channeling directly through you. You grab him by the throat. The necrotic energy burning through your hands, and he lets out a scream of pain, and then it gurgles as blood comes down his throat and neck, and you just kind of squeeze all the way through as energy pulses through, and then his body goes limp in your hands, and as you let it go, it crumples to the ground. The paladin.
Hey guys, I got one.
Yeah.
His death mask is just locked forever in just intense pain. The paladin looks at the body of the priest and sneers. And he looks towards the rest of you. And he's gonna hold up a hand. He's gonna hold up a hand. It seems that we do not need to draw more blood on holy ground. I understand that this conflict was not yours, but you decided to put yourself in it. I have 2 of your companions down in the prison. End the combat now, or I'll give the order to the acolytes to slit their throats. You leave now, draw no more white rose blood, and they can be yours.
Does the one druid get to live?
The druid will join his companions that we already have.
They admit it.
Shit. Okay, well,
I'm good with that information, in all honesty, that they just gave us. I'll even roll a perception to see if we all catch it, if you want to, Zal.
yeah.
No, he speaks loud enough for everyone to hear. The paladin does not need to play coy games like the priest did.
No, that seems acceptable for us right now. We just
Yeah,
came here to pray. Team, we're trying to keep our cover story. We just came here to pray, right?
I would.
He
like
doesn't
to
believe you.
ask If
I'm not
Yeah,
talking
totally.
out
Hold
loud.
the tattered Bible in my hand.
Okay.
When I go, hey,
Yeah.
team.
Me as a DM don't believe you.
Yeah, no, I don't believe that you should. Yeah, guys, I think this is our route that we need.
I would like to. I would take this offer, but I do want to ask if we can take the druid as well.
Make a persuasion roll.
Yeah.
15.
He looks at you. Understand the position you're in. cleric of Skia Helios.
Well, if
You are
don't
not in the
try-
position to make demands. The druid stays here. Be glad we even give you your companions back.
I want to pipe up from back over by the door we just want to hear his story from his own mouth. We just want to know his side as to why he jumped. And then we can turn him into proper authorities.
He looks at you, Xyler, and he looks at Ezreal. Tell me, cleric, can you cast Speak with Dead?
Ooh.
Maybe if he gives me a day.
That sounds like a trick question.
That's enough for him. He comes over, picks up the body that he killed, and kind of throws it towards you on your feet. There's your druid.
Oh dear.
Okay.
I fully thought I was going to kill the other druid.
I also thought the
Can we
other
just
druid
take
was
the
dying
head?
right there.
Other druid is stabilized.
Okay.
Can we just take the head? That's a little less of a
Yeah,
body
we'll
to pull.
Alright.
Alright. Then this deal is amicable to you.
Let us see our friends.
He barks a command. At this point, I'm going to pause the map. He barks commands, and acolytes pull the unconscious but stable bodies of Persephone and Elodine and kind of tosses them on the aisle near the dead druid body. See, they live.
Ooh. I can cast Cure Wounds on one. I still have one more spell. Do we have... Jace, do you have another healing to revive for the rest of our party?
Yeah, I just have medic kits, and because I'm a healer, I get to actually heal with them instead of just stabilizing people.
Ooh, well if they're
So-
stabilized, would Cure Wounds bring 1 HP up? One person's like...
If I do it, if someone's on 0 HP, I get to restore maximum possible HP on each dice.
Well,
So
they're
if
both
you
at
cover-
0, so...
Oh, yeah, if you want, that's the question. You want to cover both players. Do you want to...
Huh?
Do you want to heal Elodine and Persephone, or just Elodine or Persephone? And I can get the other.
I could do that, both of them, I think.
Okay.
Well,
I will let you.
I'll say
Just,
it's easy enough. The paladin kind of sits, by the lectern, looking down at all of you as you go about with your med kit and you revive both Persephone and Elodine.
yes. That,
Granting dignity of walking out.
They both get 10 HP back. And plus
10,
additional
okay.
HP for the maximum number of hit dice they have.
What's that?
So that'd be 4 additional because they only have 4 hit die.
Oh,
Yeah.
So
14?
Yep.
Okay.
14
Yes.
each.
Nice.
Yep.
We are able to wake up and walk ourselves out.
With
That's it.
They suddenly rise gasping.
The last thing you saw was
Right.
a large man with a sword cutting you in half.
Just be like, bro works out. We are on the wrong level to be infiltrating anything.
ouchie, 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 ouchie,
Which is why we're
ouchie.
getting out of here. I say as I
Yeah.
killed like 3 people.
We take the with us, right?
The
Right,
druid
double.
body. The stabilized one, the acolytes are already pulling down into the basement prison.
The one acolyte left.
The 2 soldiers,
There's two-
they were acolytes in the basement. Oh,
We're a couple down
Um,
there. I don't remember how many.
yeah.
I think there were like
Yeah.
4
There were, like,
total,
3 down
including
there.
the paladin.
yeah.
I just meekly wave like a visual apology to the one acolyte who's left. Like, sorry, I killed your friend.
So how are you
admit to anything.
taking the dead druid body? How are you just transporting
Are
the
we
head or the
taking
full
the druid
body?
Can we do like a weekend at Bernie's kind of thing?
Is it the body or the head? Because didn't they
Do
decapitate?
that's your choice.
Like, I would take the
Wait,
head,
wait, did
number
they?
one.
I would take the head.
Yeah,
Can we-
that's
Can we
a lot
speak to
easier.
the dead with just the head?
As
I
long
mean,
as it has an
that's the one
attached
with the
jaw,
mouth.
yeah.
Sure, yeah, let's just take the head.
Start with the mouth.
One thing, I can't speak with that yet, but I could maybe keep the body okay enough until I can.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is this really what we want to do?
Not
Yes.
really.
No.
Do we have a fridge back at home base?
Yes, there's just
Is refrigeration a thing yet?
Huh?
It could be things that are
Doc,
arranged.
if you want the head, we can keep it.
Can I keep it?
Our robot with a
Yeah,
fridge. Why is
you
there a
can keep
head?
the druid fridge or the druid head.
We need to return it. Be like, yeah, your boys kind of got themselves in trouble and almost got ourselves killed, and on top of it.
All right. As you guys are leaving, the paladin shouts out, "Know this today that you've made an enemy of the White Rose. Your superiors at the Tricordia will hear of this." And then as you leave, you hear the doors of the church slam shut.
I'm sure they already.
We're like, man, I hope nobody said their names out loud inside of there for them to identify us.
So no more
right.
religion.
Yeah, I don't know why we got involved with religion today anyway.
We're gonna have to overthrow an entire religion, as well as
We
an
got too nosy for
entire
our own good.
corporation. Yeah.
We really did.
It's like our team motto. Too nosy for our own good.
Yeah. In everyone's business.
The Chismosas should be our team name.
Too nosy. All right. Everyone limps back, bruised, battered, and beaten back to your chateau in the Platinum Ring. Your butler greets you. "Greetings, masters. Oh. Were you on the wrong side of a fight club today?"
Yeah. Just that.
Welp.
Yeah.
I will
Moving
draw
on
the
forward.
bath.
Keep moving on forward. Thank you. Thank you so much, Butler.
Butler nods.
What's his name again?
Did you... you guys keep changing his name. I forgot.
Yeah, I forget his name too. That's why I just went with Butler.
I wrote it down somewhere,
Did you
but
say Alfred? Yeah, my notes are disappeared.
The last name I had was
Craig?
Gerald.
Gerald.
Oh,
Gerald was the
Right,
last
Gerald.
thing I said. Gerald was the last thing I said.
Okay, yeah,
Okay.
thank you, Gerald. Thank you.
Do you guys just have the head just out as you're walking?
yeah.
Can I
Do you...
cast gentle repose on the head so it doesn't like decay?
Okay. Do you wish for me to take...
Do we have a fridge?
We have...
Do we have an ice
Yeah,
box?
something... there's an ice... We have an ice room, so yes, I can put it there.
Walk
Just far
in
away
freezer?
from the rest of the perishable goods. And he takes the head, even though he's a robot, he takes the head gently, kind of grabs it by the hair, holds it up. Oh, and he just kind of shuffles it to the kitchen and puts it in the freezer.
Thank you, Gerald.
You're welcome. All right, I will say at that point, remind me, what's the cutoff time that you guys have? Sorry.
Probably a good time to be wrapping.
Yeah.
Probably
I
an
think
hour
I set
ago.
it to noon or
Yeah. Okay.
well for noon for me.
So we'll say everyone gets a long rest.
Hey,
Yay.
We'll pick up next session at the crack of the new day in your chateau, where the party gets to deal with the aftermath of eating in the White Rose Church.
oh man,
Very angry email from our
Jonas
boss.
is so upset with
Your handler is going to have a very, very long day. So with that,
Defense, right?
thank you to everyone who came
Literally
through and
our
watched.
first
New city.
night.
New city, new everything.
Yeah, you have a job from revolutionaries, which unionize, and you pissed off the main security force in the city.
Yeah.
We made enemies faster in this town than we did the last one.
We're doing new personal records, guys.
Yeah. What's the opposite of networking?
Destroying fast regimes.
All right.
That being said, we should say goodbye.
All right. And these are my great players. You can find me anywhere on Twitch at twitch.tv/Zalora with 3 A's. I'm just putting it in now. There. Eventually, we'll have commands to just throw everyone's shit out.
Yeah.
Today is not that day. Hey, Jace, where can everyone find you?
I don't really do socials, so yeah.
Where?
Cool.
How about you, Briston?
Bri15 on Twitch.
We type in and send it on out.
You can find me as D Major Queer, DI Major Queer on all socials. And yeah.
You can find me on or at MJ Sparkles on most all the things. How about you, Jabe?
This is going to be coming from the main account, but if you follow Evil Superpowers on most anything, you should be able to find me, because that's me on most everywhere. With all that, thank you. Thank you. Zell, do you want to send us on out?
Yeah. We'll see you all next Saturday at our new time, 11 a.m. Eastern, to see the aftermath and perhaps the start of a new job. Ooh. The party does the thing that they've actually been hired to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's get off world after we've caused a lot of shit.
Yeah, let things calm down a bit.
Yeah. Let's let them forget about
They
us.
come in, they came, they saw, they got beaten, and now they leave.
Yep.
We run away with
Yeah,
our tail
We've
between
got
our
a good
legs.
chunk of those guys. We've got a good chunk of them.
It's
Yeah.
true.
If
It's
we could
just
hit
two
'em.
of us.
It's
Bye,
just unfortunate
everybody.
that just two people face the boss.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stay
Alright,
with
everyone.
Zell. Bye.
Bye.